conditions causing problems all over town, the last thing anyone needs this year is constant car troubles. Let us help you drive in peace and make sure you drive to work and to winter destinations safe. A1 Automotive, 11th and L Street downtown, always honest answers.
There's no place like McKinney's Irish Pub for St. Patrick's Day, so mark your calendars to join in on the fun for their 11th annual Street Festival. The party starts on Saturday, March 15th, with tons of giveaways, a kilt contest, great Irish food, and green beer, and continues on Monday the 17th for actual St. Patrick's Day. Doors open for the bar at 11 a.m. on Saturday and 9 a.m. on Monday, and the street party starts at 2 p.m. both days. Don't miss out on great music and great fun with no cover charge for St. Patrick's Day weekend at McKinney's 8th and P in the Haymarket.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
There's no better way to spark a child's imagination than to get lost in the adventure of a good book. I'm Jenny Benson, president of NSEA. Working together, parents and teachers can help every child succeed. You can help by reading to your child and let your child read to you. Encourage reading in your home and make it a priority. Make reading fun and a time that you and your child look forward to spending together.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association on this station.
Okay, kids, Dad's gonna teach you how to dance. First, spread your feet apart. Then, pump your knee, nod your head, shake your hips, and bite your lip ever so slightly. Now, with one hand in the air, point at people with the other hand. I call that the rock star.
Dance like a dad. It's a great way to make a moment with your kids.
Now, make a face like it just smells something bad.
Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
In today's digital world, you can never be too cautious when it comes to your security. Cyber attacks are affecting more businesses every day. At Hamilton Business Technologies, we understand the stress and impact a cyber attack can have, not just on your bottom line, but on your ability to serve your customers and protect their trust. That's why we are passionate about safeguarding your business. From real-time threat monitoring to advanced security protocols, we help keep your data safe, allowing you to focus on what matters most. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks. Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Wrestling fans, it's time to elevate your game, just like Stevens & Smith Construction does for your concrete needs. As your full-service concrete contractor, we deliver solid results every time. From singles to doubles, fighting for inside position to scrambling reversals, we know how to pin down quality and slam expectations. Stevens & Smith Construction, a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket, where Husker wrestlers bring you all the action. Don't stall, Stevens & Smith Construction is here to help you build a concrete foundation for the win. Check us out at www.stevensandsmith.com because stalling is a penalty and winning is the only option. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome into The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Brought to you by Canopy Street Market.
All right, welcome into The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. As always, you guys can join in 402-464-5685. That is the starter Heyman text line, as well as you can put a face to the voice, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961. We got DP, as always, to my left, and Haas the Breeze, the other co-host of the show, streaming in. And Haas, I've been just talking to DP a little bit off air. Sounds like you guys might need 5 hours today based on everything that happened over the weekend. So with that being said, Haas the Breezy, I'll go ahead and throw the start of the show over to yourself.
Hey, TP, do you want to hug Harrison real quick? And,
bro.
And I go,
right.
Go like that.
Right.
I go like that.
Right. Like just give the signal to acknowledge. Somebody this morning on social media called me the final boss. And they said, yeah. So there's several things in play because I said last night was the best pay-per-view that's ever pay-per-view.
Ooh.
That's the best delivery of goods at the highest level in the biggest moment ever. Ever. And it's exposure, both Netflix and Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I forgot about Netflix.
Game changing
right now.
Game changing. Just for resources and facility and otherwise. And then to be at Rogers Stadium in front of 38,000 plus. 38,000 plus. And Haas, we've been like, we now point a reference together, right? That the mechanics and the inner workings of all of those things and to keep things private. I tell me, best ever or no?
So there's a couple things that were missing for me.
Okay.
This is just being picky.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So the first thing that came to mind to me was Hulk Hogan Bash at the Beach when he turned heel. Because Hulk Hogan has never turned heel. And so for John Cena to turn heel, it's to actually have a Hollywood Cena and to actually have a Hollywood Hogan. And some of the things that I remember, other than the leg drops and the announcers just saying bad things about Hogan, it was actually the toilet paper being thrown from the crowd, the cups being thrown at Scott Hall. There's so much trash thrown from the crowd that they showed how much they hated Hulk Hogan for that. Now, part of it is I've hated John Cena for 25 years. And I cheered and clapped and I stood on my feet and I was excited for all the stories that were going to come from this. To have these two, okay? If you go to the Fast and the Furious, to have Dom's brother, that's John Cena, and Hobbs, the Dom's rival / friend / rival, to have these mega superstars be together. Oh, the stories are endless. And so what my wife told me, who doesn't watch wrestling, I don't know if John Cena's going to retire now. I don't know if he's going to retire. Why not just be a champ for 2 years and be evil for 2 years and enjoy it, embrace it, love it?
In that the Hollywood Hogan moment for that era was the new standard for moments, for pro wrestling moments. I'm old enough to can recall Bruno losing the title to Ivan Koloff. And that's a champion we don't even talk about. We don't talk about the Russian Bear, right? But that social media and the internet and streaming has kind of allowed, and I think that's why this was the best ever, because it is the new highest level. It is the newest North Star. It is the thing that a new standard, and they left crumbs on the table.
Oh yeah.
Like they left crumbs on the table because you did this event without Rhea Ripley. You did it without Charlotte Flair. You did it without Roman Reigns. You did it without Jey Uso. You did it without Triple H making an appearance. You did it like there's up and down that they left and then just went, oh no, we really want you to understand what WrestleMania is about to do. Like this will be the biggest WrestleMania ever. Because it will have greater exposure, greater reach, greater revenue, greater resources to work from, and more talent. Listen, I can say this as freely as I can say it. It will be a perfect WrestleMania, no matter the outcome. Other than it'll be 99.9% because I know Tony Storm won't be there. But other than that, they've set the table. They've set Thanksgiving table in a way that we should be appreciative of.
4 kinds of stuffing.
Right? Like y'all wait a minute. You did a 4 cheese mac and cheese, a 3 cheese mac and cheese. You did a fried turkey, a roasted turkey. You did ham. Like you did a thing. And listen, here's the thing about how good this was, that if you remove the Cena moment, it's still the best pay-per-view. Because what you did, you took a thing that I almost didn't care about and made it one of the top 10 matches in wrestling history. That Owens and Zayn was as good.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh, like I just went.
It's so good.
Like what is happening? The storytelling, right? And then you give me the awesome sauce at the end, and they beat each other into oblivion, and then you give me Randy Orton. What are you talking about? Like I was.
Which by the way, Mia the whole time was like, all right, we know his music's gonna hit, and Sami Zayn's going to win because Randy Orton's so mad from getting the package pile driver, and it didn't happen. And then when he pulled up the mat, literally as he's about to pile drive him, I'm like, voices in my head. And my kids they're just like, oh my gosh, this guy ruins everything. And Randy Orton comes out.
It was, and I was trying to explain to Harrison the confirmation that God exists. Didn't need it, but it's good to have, right? That you're giving me all the sauce. You're giving me all the sauce. First of all, thank you, God. You gave me 49-year-old Trish Stratus wearing a cowboy hat and the greatest wrestling ensemble ever existed. Well done. No.
First thing he did is brought Jay Cargill back, and he made that story.
This is the whole thing. This was the whole setup, was that I was so entrenched, fully locked in on all that was happening, that on any given night, if you had given me any of those things, I would say thank you. On any wrestling night, if you gave me any of these events independent of anything else on the card that night, like you literally could take any of those matches, remove the other matches, give me all the other people who did not participate in that event last night, I would still say I got my money's worth. But when Jade Cargill walked down listen, Hoss Tabrizi, I had a conversation with the greater than. I stood up in my house and I looked to the heavens. I looked to the sky. I raised my palms to the sky. And I just went, there is a God. He loves us so much. He gives us this.
What a loving God.
The kids were like, hey, has anyone gone through a pod before? I was like, we're about to find out.
Right? And they didn't cheapen it, right? They didn't cheapen it. And for them to pull out and have Jade pull out, first of all, having them standing side by side, having Naomi and Liv standing side by side, chef's kiss good. Because if you go back and watch it, my eyes were on Naomi. I literally wanted to see what's her sell, right? And Bianca sold it to perfection. Her screams, I was like, you were doing the dang thing. But still, it was Jade walking.
Hey, we got to recognize greatness and give this person her flowers, because she's had the best 12 months that you could not have thought of. People thought that she was just there to look pretty and just stand there and just fill time. And she not only beat Ronda Rousey a couple of years ago, but she now actually carries matches and makes them 5-star matches. So the tag team championship match on Monday Night Raw was, you know how you said top 10 matches? That was a really good Monday Night Raw match.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And so there's that. The storytelling in the ring, every time there was a pinfall, it involved Liv.
Mm-hmm.
It involved Liv. They just couldn't do Liv Rhea again. But I think it's Liv and Alexa Bliss is probably what's going to happen at WrestleMania. But Liv's laugh is something to look forward to. And after she pinned, he was either Bailey or Roxanne.
No, when she got Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
The facial expression was gold. It was gold.
I was like, kids, watch this. It's coming. I love it. Come watch it.
It's gold. But let me give another compliment, because as you were describing Liv, you could have been describing Tiffy.
Not yet.
You could have been describing Tiffy, because what she pulled a move last night that is so high level wrestling elite that if you caught it originally, you'd have thought, oh, that was disrespectful. That's part of the story. They're going to set up something.
Her and Trish picking her out to tell her, hey, you're forgetting your part. Yeah.
Right. Like literally to have a young wrestler take a veteran and do the thing and say, hey, vet, I got this. Like, you don't need to be here.
Now you got to go outside.
You need to clear this. And I was like, and it made me look at Trish to see whether Trish was giving the, hey, I'm going to kick your tail for doing that, or if she was going to celebrate it. And she celebrated it and sold it. And I went, I cheered it, but then I was like, no, I kind of wanted Bad Trish to show up, right? Like, I kind of wanted Bad Trish to show up. But that's how good this thing was last night. Like, this thing was just spectacular. And watching from, I mean, listen, Solo, he's a star. He's a star. To go through LA Knight in-ring performance has elevated mountains. Like, he's leaps and bounds of being able to carry this thing. Again, on a night where Gunter wasn't there, right? You write the list of people who were not there last night, Hoss.
Gunther wouldn't be on it.
Well, he's got the strap. Like he's got the strap, right?
And
that. Listen, you're
tell me a way to make a championship not valuable.
Right, but Bron Breaker's in the same boat. He's in the same boat.
Give me Bron Breakker versus Jacob Fatu.
Give me Breakker versus Gunter.
I don't care about that match.
Oh no, it's two people beating each other up.
They're gonna put Jay and Gunther on Friday night. That's how bad that belt is.
That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. That this is literally where it becomes. They're almost under the bind. They asked Triple H about this in the post press conference, and they said, it seems like these monthly pay-per-views, you're ebbing towards having 2 nights for all of these monthly pay-per-views. And Triple H is like, he goes, I'm going to come out there and beat you for saying that. Like he goes, I'm going to come out there and punch you for saying that, because if you do it all the time, it's not special. But the reality is he could have, for Toronto's sake, had a night 2 tonight with all the people that we're talking about, and an entirely different 40,000 people would show up to watch it.
Would you rather watch Tiffy Charlotte, Cody? Okay, sorry, we don't need to do that. Cody and John Cena is the last match on Sunday night. So we're talking about the first night's main event. Is it Randy Orton, Kevin Owens?
Oh man.
Is it Jade Cargill and Naomi? Is it CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins? Because it is. It's
well, you have to rank you. Okay, so I think to be fair, you have to rank the championships. You have to rank the championships. And then you have a separate list of non-champions, but stars.
Okay.
Right? Number one.
So let's do the 3 championships to speed this up, to make this easier.
Okay.
Yeah. Tiffy and Charlotte. That's one match. It's Rhea and Bianca is the other women's match. And then the third championship match is Jey Uso and Gunther. Which of those 3 do you want to see?
Well, you got to add Bron Breakker.
That's not
you've got to add the tag team titles.
No, I mean, oh, come on.
No, but here's the thing. You just made my point. That WrestleMania
of the matches, which are the most in running? It's going to be the 3 championships, and then 2 of the non-championships could be a main event.
Well, Roman Reigns is not going to wrestle in match number 3 on Friday. It's not, or Saturday. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Gunter has to be
the opener.
Bruh, that is painful. That is painful. No, I think what happens, I think it's Tiffy. I think Tiffy's strap amongst the women, because you
is the main event or the opener?
It's the opener. Like, the women are going to open both nights. The women are going to open both nights.
I don't know.
Well, what are you going to do? So are you going to take Bron Breakker, or you could take RKO and Kevin, but remember that Sammy is still a factor. What are you going to do with Solo? Right? You're going to bury him on the
Solo's going against Fatu.
Right. Well, but I don't know. This is the whole point, Haas, is that they gave you a buffet of the things that are in play. The return of Charlotte Flair makes sense as the first bite, because she requires ceremony in order for this thing to go down. Right? She's the only one, her and Jay.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay is the last one of the last ones, right? I mean, it's the last one of night 1, and Cena and Cody end of night 2, right? But this is one where if there's a third night, I'm perfectly fine with it, because
exactly.
Triple H, I'm sorry, I apologize for putting this on you, but a third night is going to include Jade versus Naomi. Right? Like, what?
Let's do this. Harrison, are you able
Liv
to?
and Alexa Bliss as a fill-in as fight number 6 on night number 2? What do you? What? The bloodline not even included? Oh,
if I give you matches, if I give you 8 matches, Harrison, can you put like Roman versus Seth and like type it up in a graphic, like after the commercial break, and then that way,
go ahead and listen.
He can do that. He got you.
Okay.
He got you covered.
So, championship match, heavyweight championship,
WrestleMania.
Jey Uso versus Gunther. With Gunther has a C. Gunther has a C as a champion.
A little C.
I'll do a little.
He has a little.
He has a C with no legs. A C with no legs.
A C with no italics. It is the most fontiest of non-fonts for the letter C.
Skip leg day for a whole year.
Oh my goodness.
Charlotte Flair Women's Championship versus Tiffy Time. Tiffany Stratton.
Man.
Tiffy's the champion. We got Bianca Belair champion challenging Rhea Ripley for a championship. We got John Cena challenging Cody Rhodes with The Rock in the corner of John Cena. Wow. So those are 4 championships. We got Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins in a 3-way match.
Mm-hmm.
Triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
We got Naomi versus Jade. We have RKO versus KO.
Man.
And we have Fatu versus Solo.
I kind of want that first, but they're gonna break stuff, so probably not. Like they're gonna break stuff, like they're gonna ruin a table, and they'll have to put it back together. You can't have like 2 days of WrestleMania with a broken table. So, you know,
that's why the Spanish announce table is there.
Right.
That always got broken,
right? Like the international table. Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest.
Yeah, that's
has
definitely
to happen. Has to happen.
It might even have Logan Paul in it.
Right? DIY.
I don't stop it. I don't care.
Right. Well, I mean, listen, if you so here's another. Okay, go ahead and finish yours. But in the next segment, I need to fix the tag team division. So
okay, we fixed it. Liv Morgan and Raquel versus
right. Like I mean, like it's a thing, right? So we know that Kevin Owens. Do you have? Is it Kevin and Sammy, or is it KO and RKO?
As the
like
match?
you can't exclude Sammy. Something else has to happen. And then remember that you still got Seth and Punk, which may be match 1 anyway. Right? But then the question becomes, what do you do with Roman Reigns? You're not having a WrestleMania without a featured Roman Reigns, and there's no point of burning him in part of a triple threat match with Seth and Punk. They don't need it. Right?
Well, get ready to do a break so that we could come back after the break and we can go and fill the 4 most important slots. We're going to help Triple H out.
Okay.
We're going to fill night 1's opener, night 2's opener, night 1's close, and night 2's close with all the matches we just put. So we'll put them on a screen or we'll say them out loud again. And I'll give you my open close for both nights, and DP will give you his open and close both nights after the break.
The dangers of secondhand smoke are well known, but what about secondhand aerosol, which is created when using e-cigarettes? Science already shows a secondhand aerosol can contain nicotine, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. Eliminating exposure to secondhand aerosol is an important step to keeping everyone safe. Breathe easier knowing the facts.
For help quitting, call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Attention all wing fans! Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 89-cent boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.29 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today at 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Early break. Zip's house smells like a mix of cinnamon rolls and Marlboros.
I don't smoke. Why do people think I smoke? I guess I look like a smoker. I sound like a smoker. I have leathery skin. But I do not smoke.
You have been hacking the whole show. You've hacked the whole show.
With Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Hey farmers, do you run a precision planting monitor in your planter tractor? Boyk Farm Outfitters is hosting our annual 2020 Monitor Clinic at the Holthus Center in York on Wednesday, March 19th. They'll run through everything on the monitor, from basic setup to more complex downforce settings and everything in between. You'll learn agronomy principles behind some of the monitor settings and will leave refreshed and ready to plant. Representatives from Precision Planting will be on hand to handle any questions that you can throw at them. Visit BoykFarmOutfitters.com for all the details and to reserve your spot.
Healing the heart takes heart. Our dedicated team of cardiac experts is here for you with breakthrough treatments for serious conditions and expert advice for living longer with a healthier heart. We bring healing care to our community with over 90 cardiology specialists and subspecialists and more than 50 locations across Nebraska, Southwest Iowa, and northern Kansas. Find out how we heal hearts with heart, starting with yours at chihealth.com/heart.
Is it time to replace your home comfort system? Call Bryant and save money in every way. Bryant provides you with solutions that save. Save big immediately with attractive rebates, and save every day with lower operating costs. Most important though, the systems are selected to fit you. The right system, priced right, properly installed. That's the way Bryant works for you. How much can you save? Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing for a free estimate. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Lincoln Family Chiropractic, they believe everyone deserves to live a pain-free and active life. Whether it's neck pain, shoulder pain, or lower back pain, Lincoln Family Chiropractic specializes in customized care for every patient to promote faster healing, allowing you to get back to an optimal life. Lincoln Family Chiropractic's team specializes in treatments such as dry needling, cupping therapy, and traditional adjustments. Give Lincoln Family Chiropractic a call today, 402-484-5166. Visit them online at lincolnfamilychiro.com or in person, 1 block south of 70th and 8th Street in Lincoln.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9. with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome in to the Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos, segment number 2 here. You guys can always join in. You can put a face to the voice, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo Channel 961, and we'll even throw on a graphic for you as we were having the official list that Haas gave us. Haas to Breezy, I'll pull it up for you. You're going to have to give me a little bit of grace here because this is what about 3 minutes will get you. But we got Haas Mania. There's the matches. Should have made a bigger font, but you got the champions on there as well. DP, Haas, the host as always. I'll throw it to you guys.
So, DP, you should pause and hit up Triple H. Pause and hit up Triple H.
We'll get this to him.
Ask Siri to give a call. But what I did was I went through the list and I ranked it from 1 through 7, 1 through 8 on what I wanted to see. So in this case, 1 through 8 on what I wanted to see. So from there, we can go and say, okay, well, night 2 is the number 1 slot. The main event of night 2 is the number 1 slot. The main event of night 1 is the number 2 slot. Is that fair?
It's your show, bro. It's your
it's my show?
It's your show.
All right, we're going to do it like that. Then
Yeah,
Cody, Cena, and Rock is the number 1 thing that I'm going to want to watch. And that's going to be night 2's main event.
Okay.
All right. The number 2 thing I want to watch is whatever Roman Reigns does.
Okay.
So that should be the main event of night 1. And I know we said it should be Punk and Rollins, but there's long-term storytelling. And that long-term storytelling was helping win Survivor Series for a favor. And CM Punk has never main evented before. So his favor is going to Roman Reigns and saying, hey, take one for me and make a main event with the 3 of us so that it's going to have the crowd interested in it. And that will be the main event. Find the wording for wherever you want from your writers. But if it has Roman Reigns, it's a main event. That guy's main evented 9 times. So to get me in a main event, please join my match, even though you hate me. It might turn into a tag match. It might be CM Punk and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, and I don't know who. But that's another idea. So that's number 2, whatever Roman does. Number 3 is Jay winning. Jay winning will be a story to remember. Unfortunately, it's not a main event because there's too many things that are bigger. But he gets to open night 2. Now we've done 3 male matches. We have to do 3 female matches in a row. And this will make it the number 1 female match. Ready? It's Charlotte versus Tiffy with Trishy out there. And Trishy costing Tiffy the belt. So Charlotte gets all her championships he wants, and then it sets up a feud with Tiffy and Trish.
Okay.
So that's night 1's opening show.
Okay.
2 more matches that are female is Rhea and Bianca. And I don't know what's happening with Jade and Naomi, but I imagine Jade's going to somehow get involved in that match too. It has to be on night 1, so night 1 has more matches that are as high caliber as night 2. I really want to see what Liv Morgan does. So her and Raquel for the tag team championships. That's the 6th most valuable match. And oh my gosh, that means RKO versus KO and Fatu versus Solo are 7 and 8. 7-8.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What do you got, brother?
Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you just gotta one word it. Put them Jets together. Yee. I am not going to disrespect the tradition and honor and the code of holding events all season long with the full intended premise and promise that the winners of said events get to main event WrestleMania. It's what you said. Main event WrestleMania. It didn't say you get to be on the card. It didn't say you get to be a feature, co-main event, co-main event. Look, you don't even get coffee. Coffee is for closers, baby. And listen, right? So main event is the final event of the evening. That's when Buffer rolls out. It's time. Your main event of the evening. There can only be one on each night. Everything else is appetizer. It is a plate warmer. It is a tasty beverage to wet the palate, but it is not the main event. It is not the entree. It is not the nutritional value determined. It is not the place set. The two main events have been determined, right? And the other two main events because the women deserve that as well, have to be either the first event of the evening or you say it's co-main event and you change the whole verbiage. Are you willing to change the whole verbiage? Nope. So they go first. They go first. The ladies have to go first. Championship belts. The two main belts close the show. In between, we have 48 days to grocery shop, recipe, stir, marinade, and set it up. And to this point, we don't know what Roman Reigns is doing. Now, Roman Reigns is not going to go quietly into that good night and accept what you need me to be a role player? You want me to be a role player and come off the bench? Are you tripping?
Dude, it made me think about having Kobe Bryant on your team and saying, hey, we're going to give the ball to Smush Parker.
Right. You play the same position as Jordan. I can't play. That's crazy talk.
You got this guy named Jeremy Lin. He's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's
crazy. That is crazy talk. So you know what I'm going to do? If I'm Roman, and you ready? You heard it here first. Roman's going to wreck the whole dang thing. Roman beating everybody up. Roman is going to let Jay get the title, and he's going to beat him up and stare him down, bro. I want your title. That's my title. Gunter. Because we never got Roman beating up Gunter. I'm still mad. Gimme. All right, but Roman Reigns makes a statement. I'm beating up everybody who got what's mine. And you think the focus is Gunter. But I'm sorry, Jay, you're in the line of sight. That's on night one. On night two, guess what? Roman wrecking the party, baby. Hey, man, Rock. Look, Cody and Cena are going to put on a show for about 40 minutes. And then Rock's going to come down. The final boss is going to come down, and he's going to reign holy terror. He is going to get to work. But then, here comes that dude. Here comes Roman Reigns. And guess what? He going to stare him down. Take this whooping. Matter of fact, if I'm Romans, I'm wrecking the tag team titles. Solo and Fatu, listen, if y'all don't get together and win that title, me and Solo or me and Fatu are going to go get a title. We're going to beat up the tag team. We beating them up too. Those are mine. Those belong to us. I'm going to get Jimmy. Me and Jimmy and Roman going to go out and beat up the tag teams. Let y'all know. Y'all just renting titles. They don't belong to you. They don't belong to you. Then, hey, man, it's, what's the word? Time. Because one of the great resources in all of this business is sitting on the sideline, chilling. And it's the perfect time to bring back Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
bring him back and let him just reign terror. Let him, hey man, gimme Brock after KO and RKO. Give me Brock and RKO for a little bit. I'm okay with that. I'm good with that, as a matter of fact. I'm good with Brock just coming out as face Brock, and he triple dominates Gunter. Hey, Gunter. Hey, if you're going to keep this title, you just holding it. Take this butt whooping. Take it. Listen, I don't know what the amount of money required, but when I get Rhea and Bianca, what I want to see, and again, this is just me in fantasy world, but hit timeless Tony Storm's music and bring her down. She ain't even got to win. I just need for her to make a appearance. Just walk around the ring. Just walk around.
Now.
Just walk.
Yeah, you're getting so greedy, man.
I'm greedy like that because on the same token, what I need, because remember, if Bianca wins, Jade circles the ring. If Rhea wins, I need Tony to circle the ring. But I also, Haas, just go with me. Harrison, go with me. Night one, Charlotte wins. She's regal. She's the queen. She's the GOAT. But then Tony's music starts and a vignette rolls. Hello, Charlotte love. You have something that belongs to me. And you set the table. It doesn't even have to happen at WrestleMania. I just need you to set the table. I just need you to let me know that it's coming. Let me know.
Harrison, I didn't know we had just these magical checkbooks because I would have just done this.
Hey, Hoss, you missed the lead. I told you at the beginning of the show, I'm the final boss. I can make this happen.
I didn't like tag team championships before, but night one's main event, DIY versus Triple H and HBK.
Gimme. Listen, the legends. Give me the legends. Like, we didn't get Stone Cold stomping him on holding somebody. We didn't get that. You don't do the Legends and Future Stars show and include Shawn and Undertaker and Booker and Mickey and Bubba to not have them be a part of WrestleMania. You put them on TV for 90 minutes each week. Taker coming out and staring down. Listen, stare down, Rock. Maybe you ain't the final boss. Triple H and Rock, have them. Listen, we haven't even gotten to Triple H because Triple H is going to make a statement at WrestleMania. I need for it to close, WrestleMania to close with Rock and Triple H staring at each other. Just standing in the middle of the ring. Because that means the storytelling for the next year will be fantastic.
Let me ask this, because I'm so used to night two or WrestleMania for that matter. Night two or WrestleMania. That's just WrestleMania being done and we're going to Monday Night Raw, ending in a positive light.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean there's no way that Cody and Cena go last? Like, how can you make that positive?
You can make it positive by bringing back Roman.
So the positive light is,
it's Roman.
Hey, just kidding. I didn't really like you, Cena. Here's my cousin.
No,
He's sold out.
Roman's in. Wait a minute. Why didn't you do that for Roman, Rock? Why did you not? All the things that you promised. Give me what is Roman Reigns' biggest movie? Exactly.
I put him next to me in a movie.
Right.
Because he's my cousin.
Right.
Bro.
Like, seriously, we know that Roman in movies, how has that not happened? Well, because
he's Jason Momoa.
Well, he's been too busy holding down WWE. He couldn't go and do movies. Everybody else got to go. Cena got to go do movies. Rock gets to go and do movies. Roman didn't get his movie. He didn't get his movie. Everybody else has been in RKO. It's a whole other thing. Brock Lesnar. It's a setup, and I love it. I love it.
See,
I love it. I love everything they did to it.
They messed this thing up because
it didn't take you long at all in the hour just to go from it was the best thing to they screwed this up.
They can go and fix it like they fixed it last year.
You, sir. Come on.
I really like Cody Rhodes. I do. He's an awesome dude. Spoke to him. He cares about the people.
He took care of you, bro.
He's awesome.
He took care of you. He took care of you.
He did.
And you're not going to be loyal. Oh, Hoss Tabrizi, do better than that. Be better than that, Hoss Tabrizi.
Well, let's just think about it, Hoss. We got to throw it to break here. This is The Breeze. We got one more segment on the other side. Don't go anywhere.
Advanced
Harrison with the same.
Radiology Group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Salt Mine City is not only Lincoln's newest brewery, but they're also now serving food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their peanut butter and jelly burger with bacon and cheddar cheese, or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. Don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 11 a.m. every day but Mondays at 8th and R.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. When it comes to gift giving, it's all about the wow factor. And let me tell you, nothing wows quite like jewelry. Whether it's a delicate necklace or a statement ring, jewelry makes the right statement. So if you want to knock her socks off, or anything else for that matter, skip the generic gifts and go straight for the bling. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
What's your radon level at home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. 467-1111 for radon testing and mitigation.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contests, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next big opportunity? Constructors is hiring. We're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. We offer competitive wages, great benefits, brand new service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for our shop and multiple field technicians. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at constructorslincoln.com.
You're listening to The Breeze with DP and Haas on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Final segment, The Breeze. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. DP, the co-host to my left, and Haas DeBreeze, the other co-host, streaming in. And as always, you guys can join in with just the few minutes remaining left on the show. Haas DeBreeze, as always, the floor is yours. I'll throw it over to you.
So, DP, since you have the unlimited checkbook and you brought in Roman Reigns just wreaking havoc and being in every match.
Yes.
Being in every match, because we do need Roman Reigns.
Yes.
You also helped me realize that I need to end night one with Jey Uso winning. I just need that. I have to have that.
Eat fast. Eat fast. Everybody leaves the building happy. Everybody gates all up and down the highway, in the cars, in the parking lot. Eat fast.
How about this? John Cena wins night 2. And then Roman Reigns comes out at the beginning of Raw because he won his triple threat match, which was the number 1 contender. And somehow that match is on the night after Raw for your 3rd night of WrestleMania. And he actually gets to beat John Cena. Just takes the belt right there.
Well, but that falls into the battle that is Roman versus Rock. Next year, WrestleMania, we already know it's Roman versus Rock. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be Roman versus the final boss. There is no other. Like, what are you going to do? There's nothing. You literally could sell out next year's New Orleans WrestleMania by announcing that next year it'll be The Rock versus Roman Reigns, and it'll sell out.
I want to win number 17 so I can shake the hand of the guy who has 18. And if I'm going to be Super Cena, Hollywood Cena, super bad Cena, I'm going to win number 18. Not even 17. I'm going to win number 18.
From who?
So he's going to win it back from Roman at SummerSlam or something.
But Roman doesn't have 18.
No. Cena's going to be number 17, and Cena's going to be number 18.
Well, then he can't shake his own hand.
He's that cocky.
He can't shake his own hand.
Yeah, he can.
That's just lame.
But John Cena,
I would boo that in full.
John Cena was lame for 25 years. Last night was the first time he was cool.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this again. I'm going opposite here so you understand.
Okay.
John Cena is the most important member of the WWE roster for the last 25 years. Period. Point blank. All. Nobody has moved the corporate needle, the social media needle, the public relations needle in a time where you were being run by the McMahons, bruh. That finding out everything you know about the WWE working behind the curtain of the Wizard of Oz, and to find out that John Cena was actually a good guy, like a good guy amongst all of that, and took the booing. How much money would John Cena have made had he gone to AEW? How big of a check would the other wrestling alliances have given him to turn or just be John Cena? And that can't be said for any other, not even Ric Flair could you say that about. And the proof of the pudding is, I asked you a question about Roman Reigns. What's his biggest Hollywood moment? John Cena has transcended it. He stretched it. He reshaped it, reimagined it, rebranded it. This guy has played in comedies, rom-coms, action movies, all the same. No other wrestler, not Triple H, other than The
He was
Rock.
a bus driver, man.
Yeah, how about that? That's what you got. That's what you got. That's what you got, right? So
Liv Morgan, by the way, needs to become a movie star.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I actually heard a story that they're building. Actually, if you want to get all over this, that it's going to be the ladies of pro wrestling: Toni Storm, Charlotte Flair, Liv, Alexa, Bianca, Jade Cargill. It'll be superheroes, female superheroes. Yeah. Give me my ticket. Give me my ticket. Give me my ticket.
My number 2 main event was whatever Roman does. So
Yeah.
I don't want to discount that. Whatever Roman does, I want to see that.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. It's gonna be good. We'll get at it again next week.
Absolutely. That being said, it wraps up the Breeze. Haas to Breezy, DP, Hair Salons. We got the YWCA hour up next, pre-recorded. You guys can text in, but like I said, it is a pre-recording that they did earlier in the week. Keep listening. Ticket Sundays. We got plenty more content left on the airwaves.